Emily Blunt on her readiness to confront trauma, family, and Oppenheimer. Emily Blunt won a Golden Globe practically immediately after starting her acting career, despite what she calls a cavalier approach at first. In 2007, she received recognition for her performance in the television film Gideon's Daughter. That same year, she received a nomination for her pivotal role in The Devil Wears Prada, The Adjustment Bureau, Into the Woods, The Girl on the Train, Mary Poppins Returns, and A Quiet Place, co-starring and directed by her husband John Krasinski, with whom she shares daughters Hazel, 9, and Violet, 7, were among the films that launched her career. The British beauty, who starred in Oppenheimer as Catherine Kitty Oppenheimer, the wife of physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, speaks with who ahead of her 41st birthday on February 23 about her family, profession, and the trauma she's ready to confront. How do you go about becoming an actor? I wouldn't describe it as a strong urge. My mother was an actress who made a lot of sacrifices because she had a busy spouse and too many children. I don't believe my perspective was so idealized. I saw that it was a vocation that required emotional armor, and that it might be draining on both your soul and your body. Would you like to be in a class play? Asked the head of drama when I was still a student. The Edinburgh Theatre Festival is where we're headed. I replied, yeah, sure. I was 17. You should come see this girl, remarked the substitute teacher who was performing with me over the phone to his agency. After seeing the play, he told me, I think you're really good. Are you up for this? I didn't go into the business with a tight hold on the goal to be successful. It happened like this. Once I completed my examinations, I went to auditions. Now that I'm obsessed with it, I'm so fervently passionate about it that I can't believe I sounded so casual in the entry. How does receiving a role offer from Christopher Nolan feel? When someone calls and says he wants to meet, you grab your jetpack and take off running. His concepts are so expansive that they go beyond what you would typically understand. Perhaps the sensation of wonder he inspires in people is what keeps them glued to their seats. And yet, as a person, he's very modest. Instead of moving about like a walking brain, he watches Love Actually annually. He enjoys gossiping. While we were on site, I would ask Chris, have you heard about this thing? And he responds, no. How come? Tell me. He's so amazing and cool. I simply adore him, too. How do you prefer to distress? After my first child was born, approximately 9 years ago, I began practicing transcendental meditation. But I was always tired. For me, it's very effective at simply reducing noise. I can practically fall asleep sitting up, so my crew on set nicknamed these my psycho naps. What is your experience working with Cillian Murphy? Mr. Ocean Eyes, Cillian is my love. Watching him was like being in a master class. I'm going to get killed by him for sharing this story. When we first started filming, I was really worried about Cillian's sleep as I thought he had a huge responsibility in this part. I got him this amazing pillow as a shoot present as I didn't think he was happy off the set. He informed me that when he woke up in the middle of the night, he was so happy to curl back up on the pillow and go back to sleep that he kind of slammed his head back onto it, breaking his head open on the side table. Because of the pillow, they had to glue his skull shut. He cracked his head open, he was basking in it so much. Which co-star gift do you think you've given or received the best? I got a nice wrap present for Dwayne Johnson. He failed to understand me. I'm going to die from him. Since Raiders of the Lost Ark served as the inspiration for Jungle Cruise, I brought him an original signed poster. I recall lugging it up the steps of his trailer, to which he replied, no, 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 I didn't get you anything. God, I'm so sorry. God, I'm so sorry. He was absolutely appalled. Ever since, he's made up for it by giving me wonderful gifts. Which project that you have worked on is your favorite? It's difficult because some are like creative, ecstatic experiences that are fantastic but can be exhausting. A few of them are insignificant, like Jungle Cruise and The Fall Guy were just, like, total joy bombs. Then there is the Oppenheimer experience, whose fingerprints I will always have on me. I will always be appreciative that I am in it. Lastly, is there a role you've always wanted to play but are hesitant to take on? When I was younger, I had severe stammering for a long time. It's something I've always wanted to feature in a movie. Although I am aware that they accomplished this with the King's Speech, it might be something entirely new, with a distinct tone. It's a situation that I am fully aware of. I would really like to play a stutterer, albeit maybe it might be a little upsetting.